in the league. The Star Series number 9, presented by Boo. It is Fnatic against Clan-Mystik. One of the last games in the league so far. And Titan needs to face Clan-Mystik tonight as well. Fnatic and Titan are only 1 point apart from each other. So if both teams win their games tonight, everything stays the same. But if Fnatic wins and Titan lose tonight, Fnatic will go to the playoffs and Titan will have to stay at home. So let's keep our eyes peeled on the screen. This is the 9th round between Pronax, JW, Schneider, flusha and Devilwalk on the Fnatic side, and Kyubang, SF aka Super Fighter, GMX, Kenny S and Hearts on the French side of Clan-Mystik, and they are already knifing away. SF and Kyubang going down early on, and it looks like the CTs will be dressed by Fnatic. Only GMX staying alive for the French squad, and they take him out together. So the Swedes will have the chance to choose their side. Of course, they stay on the CT side and start on the better side of the map, on the easier side, as you might they decide to stay on the easier side, of course, to have a kickstart for the game. And well, Clan-Mystik hitting the inner bomb side. I think they are already leaving it. And they are already on the bomb side. flusha picks one off, gets a second headshot on the bomb side and retreats as well. Stays alive in this 3v4. Now it's a 3v3. Schneider down to 7 HP, but flusha gets himself another headshot on the bomb side. Takes out SF. It's only Kenny S and Hearts against 3 CTs. They have planted a bomb in the lower bomb side, but it's still kind of not working out for the terrorist though. Devilwalk right around the corner of Hearts takes him out, and now it's Kenny S in the smoke. He's hidden away, but flusha with his 4th kill of the round takes him out with a lucky nade. Clan-Mystik, despite having planted the bomb, can't finish off the CTs as they were retaking the lower bomb site in a 2v3 situation. Still, it is not that bad to start, at least with a bomb plant in your pockets for the terrorists. The CTs now buying up their SMGs and shotguns and whatever they wanna carry with them in the Echo Bash. Clan-Mystik just going for the normal Glocks, while they all try to go up onto the boiler. 2 of them succeeded, 1 failed miserably and fell down again. Pronax though shuts Kenny S down with a P90. JW is below them with a Max 7 and he takes 1 out with that. Fires away onto Hearts, who's leaving HUD through the window and was kind of stuck over there. But Kiyushima I should say, with a nice headshot onto JW, at least takes out another player of the CTs and makes it a little bit more expensive for the Swedes to collect that Echo Bash. Now the terrorists are back on weapons thanks to the first round plant. Kenny S is already going for the AWP. Let's see what he's got in mind with that weapon. Firstly, taking out the door to have a nice angle to look at. And flusha takes him out with a nice headshot. Kinda Kenny S didn't even see him yet and was down already. GMX though equalizes the player count with a frag onto flusha. And it is back to a 4v4. Super Fighter and GMX though already hurt badly. While JW takes out GMX, almost takes out his teammate following that adrenaline rush he was provided with by his body. Pronax though on the outside takes out Kiyushima, and this weapon round goes south very fast for Clan-Mystik. After Kenny S, who couldn't collect the first frag, Clan-Mystik just went down one after each other. Hearts now the only one standing against 4 CTs. And as you can see, he's not got the bomb, he's not got a clue where to go. And JW got a clue where to shoot at. While he was leaving the smoke, Hearts goes down, and Fnatic with a 3-0 lead on the CT side. Perfect start for them. Yeah, maybe, well, I thought, okay, Kenny S AWP in the 3rd round already. He must be feeling very confident and must be racking up the frags in this round, but exactly the opposite happened and he got taken out straight away. Now another pistol bash, but 2 CTs going down for fnatic already. They need to buy everything from scratch, and well, the terrorists at least could take out 1 or 2 weapons every round. Still, the money on the CT side is getting the AK and tries to support his teammates with some automatic firepower. JW with a really lucky shot onto Kenny puts him down to 24 HP. He's really the hate player for Kenny in this match so far. His nemesis. And the terrorists just hanging out in hut. 1 on the outside. Spraying away into ramp room. Kenny is there hopping around on the outside. I'm trying to get onto that kind of fence, I think. But he failed it all, so he decided to throw the smoke from somewhere else. While Kiyoshima already took out JW in main. Clan-Mystik got themselves a little edge, and they just need to go on killing those CTs in a 5v4. Now flusha got spied. GMX chimes in with a nice play there to take him out from the outside while he was firing into the hut. And he was really not prepared for somebody to jump around the corner and shoot him in the face. Now a 3v5 in favor of the terrorists, and fnatic still holding themselves though. Schneider turns around for a quick double kill. Finally goes down to SF, and Kenny is saving the backs of his teammates with a frag onto Devil Walk. I always want to say JW when I read Devil Walk. But finally Clan-Mystik on the scoreboard, and it is not too late yet. Look at fnatic's money. You can see if they lose this one, they might be forced to save, or they surely will save, and Clan-Mystik would be able to maybe get to a 4-3 scoreline, but they decide to run out of Squeaky. The flashes are too late. Everybody goes in, and Schneider just needs to fire away 2 quick bursts to take out 2 terrorists. It was way too easy. Now Pronox from the vents takes out GMX. Kenny tries to equalize again and makes it a 2v2 with a nice frag onto Pronox, who was reloading. Now SF on the bomb side defends himself against Devil Walk, who was coming in from above. But Clan-Mystik doesn't have the bomb at the moment, and flusha knows where it's at. He tries to get some control onto the bomb, but he can't because Kenny is firing away through the wall and takes him out with a headshot. Now he tries to plant the bomb as well to get some more money for the AWP. But Clan-Mystik with a very lucky round, to be honest. The flashes were a little bit too late. They should have come in 5 minutes, 5 seconds, or well, 5 is too early. Maybe 2 or 3 seconds earlier, and Schneider must have been flashed. But like that, fnatic needs to save, and Clan-Mystik are about to get back into the game. 4-3 will hopefully, for the Frenchmen, be the score after this Echo Bash. But there are 2 CZ75. One of those goes down already. JW taken out by Kiyoshima in ramp room. Now Kenny takes care of flusha in garage, and Hearts with a nade in his hands gets caught by Schneider with his CZ75. Goes down to that, and it's a 4v2 still. The CDs barely have a chance of collecting that round, while the terrorists were mainly shooting each other while they took out Schneider, who was unluckily sandwiched in between 3 AKs, and it's certainly something that you won't get out alive in any game. Pronox now just shooting through the smoke with P250, not connecting to anyone. Bomb is ticking away already. He drops in to maybe get a cheeky defuse, but GMX is obviously there to take him out with the AK. 4-3, as I said, and the CTs. JW again playing the Max 7 guy. He kinda really digs that weapon. And CT's with that sort of full buy, even though JW takes the max 7. They will try to counter the third weapon round by Clan-Mystik. The walk is alone in ramp room so far. The terrorists are just setting up, still firing away the initial let's attack everywhere, so the CTs don't know where we are actually coming from. Procedure goes on, and Pronex ambushes GMX, who was kind of carelessly going down the secret stairs. Falls back and goes down, so it's a 4v3 thanks to a nice shot by Schneider. Actually was through some wall there onto Kenny S. CT is trying to look for the remaining terrorists. Devilwalk has a rough idea. They must be somewhere around radio room. And the nade hits hard, so they should have the information. Schneider tosses in another one, but this just slightly misses him. Hearts goes down to 36 HP. In fact, the 3 terrorists are trying to make their move into ramp room. They're very desperate on at least collecting a bomb plant, and they take out Schneider, but Devilwalk close quarter gets a frag, gets another one, and he's just got SF in front of him. Goes down though, thanks to a reload. SF was able to collect the frag, but he's now running around the corner with a grenade in his hand. Never a good idea. Goes down to JW's max 7, who was at least able to collect 1 frag with that weapon. And the time was running out, that's why he had his smoke in his hands, but it at the same time sealed his fate. Clan-Mystik not getting too close to fnatic. 5-3 the scoreline, and let's see if we have someone carrying his team. It's not, even though Hearts has a bond on his scoreboard. 0-0-7 for him. He should pick up himself, otherwise his team needs to carry him, and it will be some dead weight on the team, to say the least. If you've got 0 frags in 7 rounds, never a good idea. But SF gets the first frag onto Pronex. Kenny has again with the AWP, but he's taking care of Schneider on top of Catwalk, and finally connects his first AWP shot. Flusher though takes out GMX on the outside. SF now needs to take care of secret stairs. It will be pushed by Devilwalk in a second, and the terrorists find themselves in a very hard spot. They are surrounded by CTs. Flusher in garage. Devilwalk pushing up as well. Flusher though with another one onto SF makes it a 2v3. And Flusher with another one onto Kiyoshima just single-handedly took out Clan-Mystik on the outside push. 4k for Flusher in garage, and that's really something that Clan-Mystik shouldn't allow Flusher to do. Of course, he had the headshot machine in his hands, the M4A1, having a really nice to control spray on the far angles. But Clan-Mystik with the AKs and 1 AWP, keep that in mind. They had an AWP and Flusher was able to take them all out with an M4A1. Really weird stuff by Clan-Mystik. They somehow couldn't handle that one player, and GMX now just takes out Schneider. It's still a 3v4 in favor of the CTs, and of course a save round by the Frenchman. JW tries to tease them a little bit. He's got his AWP on the back and his pistol out on the hands. And now he's supported by his teammate. Devilwalk takes over ramp room. And Pronex, was that supposed to be just those 3 bullets? And he got the frag. Oh, JW with a nice crossfire. Pronex and him working together in the A-bomb side with great effect. Now it's only SF with his deagle. Maybe he can get a 1-shot on the CTs. You know, 1 shot off the deagle, and it's 4,000 bucks less for the CTs in the next round. And SF, really nice aim there. And I'm really glad that 1Deeg is getting back. And he's back in action, but he exposes his feet to Flusher, who was on top of the hut, looking through the hole in the door. fnatic making it 7-3, and flusha now, thanks to that 4k, is of course on top of his squad with 14 frags. While Hearts still doesn't have a single frag. 009. He must be the senior existence and boss striker at the same time, and Fifth Laren of course. All in one person. GMX takes on flusha, at least a slight chance for Clan-Mystik. They got themselves the opening on the outer bomb side, but Pronax is there to ambush KennyS. SF though luckily gets a refrag and makes it a 4v3 again. The terrorist in a good position now to capitalize on that, but oh, Hearts with the first frag onto Ramp Room. Devil Walk goes down. 109 for Hearts now, but he's down to 10 HP and just barely could collect that frag. He needs some help of his teammates, but Schneider is around the corner and takes him out with a headshot as well. JW now with the AWP pushing out into the open, pushes out from secret stairs and gets a frag onto SF. The CTs with that ambush guerrilla tactics turned this 3v2 in a 1v2. And Kyoshima didn't even see a single CT. Now Schneider from the back gets a frag onto the last terrorist. And fnatic handle Clan-Mystik easily. 8-3 now. And of course, if fnatic win that match, Titan have to win their match against Clan-Mystik as well. Otherwise, they are out of the playoffs. And JW and Schneider make it look like fnatic are up for the playoff spot after that match. Pronax and Schneider again getting rid of another 2 terrorists. Kenny is now the last man standing for the French squad, and he's got the bomb on his back, but a load of CTs right in front of him, and they're already shooting through the hut, through main, trying to search him. Pronax gets a frag, and we have another buy round by the terrorists. Obviously the loser bonus should be immense by now. It is close to maximum, so they are able to buy up every last round, the 3 last rounds, if they don't win one round. So Clan-Mystik, maybe they can make it 9-6, and this would be a very nice scoreline for them, in fact. So it's not over yet. Kenny is now with a frag onto Pronax in Hall. Gets the Frenchman the advantage early on in the round, and they have a lot of nades to work with. But Devil Walk with cheeky play, they need to kind of get control on one of the spots. And JW, oh my god, Hearts pushes in, gets himself the refrag onto Schneider. JW took out KennyS, and KennyS almost took out GMX with a nade that he has thrown before. Luckily though for the Frenchman, it didn't kill him, and now they kill Devil Walk together. Somebody sprays through the hut, somebody pushes it at the same time. flusha with a nice redirected nade takes out GMX though, makes it a 1v2 again. And the terrorists don't have... well, they have a crossfire setup, but he can take them on one by one, and he gets a 2k spray down onto Hearts. Amazing play by flusha once again, and he's on the defuse already, and he will make it as well. So just in time, flusha showed up, and not the best setup by Clan-Mystik, but they tried to show up at the same time, and flusha with that spray control really made it rock. 10-3 in favor of the Swedes, and Clan-Mystik, they just had their bummer. It was about to get better for the Frenchies, but then flusha just put them down to the ground again, made them sit down, and now they are back to this full buy setup without AWP in the hands of KennyS. It is too expensive, of course, and fnatic with a 3-man outside stack try to take out GMX, who is sitting on top of the boiler. He goes down finally to Schneider. KennyS pushes up into the place of his teammate and gets the refrag onto flusher. At least a small consolidation for the terrorists. And they are trying to make their move to the lower bomb side, where Pronox is already waiting for them. He's got Devilwalk right next to him, so it's a 2v3 situation inside of the bomb side. Pronox just doesn't take any damage off this HE grenade. Devilwalk though with a nice spray through the wall almost takes out Kiyoshima and then finishes him off after Kiyoshima took out Pronox. 11-3 now for fnatic. Clan-Mystik with great effort in the last round, but they just couldn't get to the finish line, and it looks like it is happening too often to them. Last round of the half, obviously everything bought by the terrorist squad. No nades on KennyS. Doesn't have enough money, and he shoots JW in the face, even though he didn't have a nade in his hand. You can do all the work with an AK. Devilwalk catches a nade, goes down to 27 HP. Schneider though, encounters KennyS, and KennyS gets him killed. 2v4 situation in favor of the terrorist. Pronox gets out of the vents and gets himself a 2k. Almost takes out Kiyoshima as well. It's a 2v2 again, a 2v1 I should say. Devilwalk with 27 HP against Hearts and Kiyoshima. Hearts being the dead weight at the moment with 3 frags in 15 rounds. And Devilwalk just inching forward into main. Already spies Kiyoshima, who peeked too aggressively in my opinion, but the bomb is way far. It's almost blowing already. And Hearts just seals the deal. 11-4, it's a halftime score that you can definitely work with. It's not the best, but fnatic really picked up some huge rounds. 2v3 situations left and right, turned around by the Swedish squad. Clan-Mystik just couldn't communicate good enough. And maybe they can pick themselves up on the CT side. Obviously, Hearts need to step up a little bit. But I'm sure he will do that on the CT side. It's so much easier to get the frags if they are coming at you. And I didn't keep track of it, but maybe Hearts was the last one. Was the last one alive a lot of times? Really can't remember. But as a terrorist, you know, if you're the support player, you hang back a lot. You throw the nades, then everybody gets killed and you're lost in a 1v4 situation. Everybody's around you, so you can't really get that many frags anymore if you closed out correctly and they are not peeking one by one. So maybe that's why Hearts didn't have that much frags. But now let's go ahead with the second half between fnatic and Clan-Mystik. Pronox, JW, Schneider, flusher and Devilwalk on the Swedish squad, taking on Clan-Mystik. And they are already hitting the ramp room. SF can't quite finish off the frag onto flusher, but he will finish off Schneider, and Hearts is already down in the lower bomb site to welcome the storming terrorists with some bullets of his P2000. Takes out one of them, but cheeky play by Pronox awards himself with a KennyS, with a head of KennyS, and JW just waits for Hearts to get out of the vents. Hearts wasn't expecting him in the corner and takes him out, makes it a 2v3 again. Now the bomb is picked up and flusher with a nice play, nice teamwork with JW. They take out Kiyoshima and GMX, and this leaves only SF as the last man standing of the CTs. Let's see where he's at. He's in the vents, actually, at least the fastest rotation from bomb site to bomb site, but obviously one of the obvious ones. JW in the lower bomb site still gets taken out by SF. Nice work by him. Now it's only flusher 2 HP. He puts down the bomb And he's in a 1v1. SF still got nades, but flusha just goes down to a slither of that bullet of a pistol, and SF with a 4K keeps Clan-Mystik in the game, makes it 5-11, and they can't all thank him with a great effort and the P2000. He takes out 4 terrorists despite the great team play by JW and Pronax. They couldn't finish off the 2v1. I know, JW and flusha it was, not Pronax. So fnatic finally losing a situation they should have won. Maybe Clan-Mystik can go on with the pressure. Kiyoshima with a max 7 now. The rest with FAMASes and M4s. fnatic getting ready for an inside push. The upper bomb side it will be. And there are 3 people waiting for them. They get flashed a little bit at least. The Schneider gets 1, but it's all he can do. It is a 3v4 and the terrorists have stopped their advance while Pronax is just planting, trying to get the bomb down, but he goes down to hearts. And Kenyes finishes off the rest of the squad. JW and Schneider go down. 1 to the FAMAS, 1 to the pistol, and it is 11-6. So this will definitely be the chance to come back. fnatic with an early buy, thanks to that first round bomb plant by a flusha. But they don't go for the AWP. They obviously couldn't afford that. And Kiyoshima misses the jump, loses 8 HP, but you know, it's just those 8 APs. He still got the max 7 though, and this might be very dangerous for fnatic if they run into him at a wrong angle. And double walk just missed him. Now he heard him jump, and now he goes down. Kiyoshima, unlucky timing there. Even though he almost slipped through double walk's fingers, he couldn't reach ramp room in time. So it's a 4v5. And Kenyes has to stand tall in the secret stairs. He gets a nice spray down into JW, but now needs to retreat and change his position. Otherwise, the terrorist will surely have a nice time killing him. While Hearts goes forth and takes out Pronax, who was sitting in the corner, not doing anything. Kenyes, just very aggressive play by him, jumps into hut, goes down to flusha. Maybe it was careless. GMX though on the top of rafters almost gets himself 3 frags. JW and Schneider down to 3 and 23 HP. SF now again in a 1v2, and he gets himself the second frag in the same bullet as he got himself the first. Takes out both players with 1 spray, and they just lined up perfectly for him. Clan-Mystik lucky to get that round, but fnatic was at least as lucky as they were in the first half. So everything back to scratch. 11-7 the scoreline. The Swedes are saving, and GMX, okay, Kenyes with the AWP. Kiyoshima goes for the max 7, as JW did so many times. Devilwalk now just alone in the upper bomb site, gets himself 1 frag, but Hearts and GMX are there to take care of the 3 terrorists that were trying to advance into the upper bomb site. Now flusha has got himself an AK, but it is a 2v3. We have JW under the stairs. He gets flashed a lot, but can't defend himself. Misses all his shots of the CZ75 and goes down to Hearts. flusha, the last man standing for the terrorists. He's got 3 fully stacked CTs up ahead of him, and he doesn't have the bomb that is lost in the upper bomb site. Very hard task for him, and I wonder if he goes for it. He might get himself an opening now. No, Kenyes. Great reaction by him, takes him out and makes it 11-8. So fnatic let Clan-Mystik reach one more round or maybe two, they will really feel the pressure. And then they might give away their lead completely. And as soon as Clan-Mystik have kinda gathered their momentum and got themselves some speed, they will probably pull away with that. But fnatic with 3 quick frags there by Pronax, Schneider and flusha almost at the same time make it a 2v5. And Clan-Mystik has to rely on GMX and SF one more time. SF though goes down, so it's no more 1v2 situation for him in this round at least. GMX now up for the ace. He's in secret stairs. He's got 2 terrorists right in front of him. 2 at the back, 1 at the garage. Now 3 at the garage. And he just missed 1 pushing out of main. Did he really miss him? Yes, he did. Pronax takes him out and Devilwalk probably provided the call. fnatic just barely made Clan-Mystik force by, maybe. They decide to go for a P250 Deagle and CZ75 buy. So Clan-Mystik just missed the opportunity to close the gap to fnatic, and the Swedes make it 12-8 and maintain their 4 rounds lead. JW now with the AWP on the outside, but Clan-Mystik probably won't show up with their pistols in hands. There is no real use in peeking outside because you're taken out too easily. Not much going on. The terrorists go for the initial set up and try to kinda find out where the CTs are at. Schneider pushes into ramp room together with Pronax, while JW and flusha. Yes, Devilwalk is just there to prevent the CTs from pushing into lobby area and then join the attack wherever the first frag falls. And they decided to go into upper. Pronax and flusha already 1 frag each. Pronax with another one in HUD. And Rafters takes him out. Kenyes with a frag at least. JW though with a refrag. And it's again SF. The 1vx player for Clan-Mystik. He's their expert in clutching. JW, flusha and Devilwalk though fully stacked. They've got nades as well. And they made a little distraction. flusha pushed out in the right moment and got himself the deagle as well. fnatic again 5 rounds in between them and the Frenchman. And they quickly got up onto the bank accounts. Look at flusha, JW and Devilwalk. Just in those 2 rounds they have won. They saved 7,000 on the players. Great economy by fnatic. Devilwalk once again the guy to prevent the CT push into lobby, while SF takes care of Schneider in the ramp room already. You see JW and flusha trying to make their way into the outside area and maybe get a pick off over there. And then fnatic will decide where to go. This time it is only Pronax pushing ramp room and he still goes for it. He kinda slipped through thanks to the flash he threw, and now it's GMX really close to him. Kenyes takes out JW in the meantime on the outside. It is a 3v5 in favor of Clan-Mystik. They are trying to get back onto fnatic. And Pronax might get a very important frag. He kills GMX in ramp room, but now he's left alone. He goes down to Kenyes in turn. Devilwalk is left alone in a 1v3 and Hearts takes him out in main. No chance for Devilwalk anymore, even though fnatic at least made it a little bit expensive for the CTs to collect that round. 13-9 the scoreline now. EF Riser, that's what I'm kinda waiting for. I'm not hoping for it, but I'm waiting for it. another weapon round, of course, by fnatic, and Kirishima just made a very big mistake opening that door and staying on the left side of it. You can't really get out of there anymore. GMX, though, with a potential 2k spray on, he finally gets it, but he's now spotted by flusha. flusha must know where GMX is. He exposes himself even more through a jump, and it is a 1v1. SF once again. This guy's nerves must be out of steel. flusha picks up the bomb. SF is trying to get an angle where he spies the bomb, and in fact he got himself a nice position on the outside. He will probably kneel down while flusha is giving away his position by throwing some nades, but he actually flashes vents. He tries to prevent SF from, if he was there, you know, he wanted to prevent him from hearing anything. Now he's pushing into the bomb site, trying to look at every single corner, and now he's planting in a non-default spot. Though SF catches him while he was trying to run away. Now SF with a risky flash and goes in, but flusha closes him out. Nice 2k round for flusha, and clutching that 1v1 that might have turned this game around on his heel. 14-9 now, thanks to flusha's effort. And if Clan-Mystik have won that round, it would have been 13-10. The terrorists must have been on a save round then, or a force buy at least. So it would have been very close, but like that, fnatic might reach the 15th round already. And then Clan-Mystik probably will lose all their momentum in an instant. But GMX takes out Devil Walk to begin with. Nice shot onto flusha as well. Pronax though closes out Kirishima and takes care of KennyS as well, but he's down to 12 HP. Schneider though supporting him nicely from the outside, and this is over. Clan-Mystik not collecting any more frags, even though great stuff by GMX and the Nova. But a 15-9 scoreline now, about to close that game out. If the Frenchmen can't shut them down in the next 6 rounds, the Swedes will potentially earn themselves the playoff spot for the SLTV Starseries number 9 LAN finals. But only if Clan-Mystik wins against Titan later this evening. SF with a nice spray down onto JW and Pronax. And KennyS with one to follow it up. Schneider goes down mid-air. Devil Walk though by Kirishima and put a bullet. Nice timing by him into his head. 4v2 now. flusha and Devil Walk still trying to work their magic. KennyS with the AWP slowly inching forward to get the angle onto Devil Walk and collects an easy frag. flusha now on top of the boiler. Can't really do anything anymore. If he drops, they will hear him. They will instantly know where he's at, and he's got 4 CTs to work against. Kind of throws out a fake flash, but GMX quickly hops onto the box and gets himself a headshot. 10-15 in favor of the Swedish squad of fnatic, and they might buy up now, trying to close that game out. It's kind of hard to judge which flash you meant, but I think you mean the flash into hut by Kirishima in the 1v1 situation. I really think he should have went with his weapon as well. But in a 1v1 it comes down to the aim and where you're at. And you know, he just couldn't finish him. Let's go ahead with that force buy the terrorists. They kind of look very successful with that 3v2. The bomb is down. Devil Walk down to 8 HP. But still got Pronax and JW to work with. Pronax gets killed by GMX. JW in the back of the bomb site, gets himself the frag onto GMX, now goes down to a nade by kennyS, and it is a 1v1. kennyS still has 2 flashes, no smoke for the bomb site, and as soon as that door opens, oh, Devilwalk is not opening it, so kennyS gets to defuse and gets away with the weapon as well. Devilwalk kinda botched that round, but he had only 8 HP to work with, so you kinda think twice before you peek, because you only have that one chance, and kennyS probably would have killed him if he had opened the door. So Devilwalk had no chance at all, but still a 2v3 that, or, well, let's put it like that. A save round that went to a 2v3 in favor of the terrorists who were saving, and then Clan-Mystik came back. So lucky for them, fnatic had a great save round, everything working for them. They just need to calm down a little bit and finish off these rounds. 15 to 11 now, and kennyS gets himself the second frag of the round onto Schneider in the outside area. Devilwalk coming back with one, but Pronox exposes himself too easily for kennyS. They drop the bomb on the outside, and they know that they are up against one of the best AWP players of the world, if not the best. But they are still just showing up on the outside without smoking, without flashing, without doing anything. They just peek kennyS, and if you peek kennyS on the outside, you're supposed to be dead. Flasher with some cheeky play there onto secret stairs. He's in a 1v4, so he needs to get as much information as he can. He takes out kennyS and GMX, who weren't checking behind them, so he got himself the 2v1 situation now, and he got himself the bomb as well. Some flash on top of that. SF though on the upper just takes him out when he was trying to get his feet onto the A bomb site. Unluckily, he didn't have that much time to work with, so he had it to step it up. And fnatic lost their edge. They are saving now, and Clan-Mystik needs to take care of that echo round as fast as possible and as kind of fluent as possible. They gave away 2 frags. That's not exactly what I was talking about. And SF almost took out his teammate as well. But it is a 2v3 now. Pronox goes down as well. JW, the only one standing for the terrorists. kennyS already defusing the bomb. And Clan-Mystik obviously get this echo round over with. Get over with that echo round. And, well, fnatic's bomb plant is helping them at least to get, you know, those few extra bucks. They would have probably be able to buy up anyway. But, like with that bomb plant, they probably will be able to buy up in the next round as well, should they lose this one. It's all onto Clan-Mystik. And at the same time all on fnatic, because they are on the verge of reaching the playoffs. Schneider trades one, gets one. 3v5, Clan-Mystik in a very hard position now. They need to get 2 fast kills. Flusher though takes out GMX, and it is a 2v5. Devilwalk still hanging around in the lobby while his teammates are capturing the lower bomb site and the ramp room. They are pushing in now. kennyS and Hearts, the last man standing for the CTs. Hearts tries to defend the lower bomb site together with kennyS. kennyS gets one already, but he's got Flusher around the corner. Just goes for the no-scope through the smoke just to fear him away a little bit. And Hearts with a rotation into the upper bomb site, while kennyS is on the lower. And they completely misrotated. Now Hearts from lobby, but he's giving away his position. He pushes in, he gets himself the headshot. kennyS still not there on the bomb site. They have to go one after each other. JW takes care of Hearts, and kennyS with a nice no-scope. He's still got 2 in front of him. And where is the bomb? That's the question. It is in front of him. He puts down a nade and a flash onto Devilwalk. Devilwalk though with a shot onto kennyS. Easy frag. seals the deal, and 16-13 in favor of the Swedes. Flusher with a 30 frag match. Kenny has 28, SF 23, and in the end, Hearts was at least at the same score as Kyoshima. So Fnatic have managed to get to the second spot in the SLTV Star Series in the ladder. So they are now sitting in second spot, and it is up to Titan